Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading energy known as Brahman or God, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. Today we will be studying Sutra number 53 from the Sadhana Pad of the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda, and the divine commentary is from my worshipful Gurudev, Swami Jyotirmayananda ji. So, Sutra number 53 is Dharanasu cha yogyata manasaha. Let's repeat. Dharanasu cha yogyata manasaha. So, dharanasu in various concentration exercises. Dharana means trying to bring the mind from it's wherever you're focusing. If it gets distracted, bring it back to that object that you are focusing on, one pointed. So cha is and, yogyata is fitness, manasaha the mind. So the meaning of this sutra is, and also the mind in an individual attains fitness for various concentration exercises through the practice of pranayama. So we've been covering pranayama in the last few for the last few days in the last few sutras in a lot of detail, and I hope you are benefiting by all this knowledge and learning new things. But you have to be doing it regularly also to reap the benefit. Explanation of the sutra is, it has been shown in the explanation in the previous sutras that prana and mind are interdependent. Therefore, as a yogi attains success in the practice of pranayama, his mind becomes increasingly composed and one-pointed. He's easily able to focus on whatever he wants to, and he does not have all these side thoughts coming and replacing his concentration. So he can become one-pointed for a long time. He can pursue various types of concentration exercises that are enjoined in the Vibhuti Pad of Raj Yoga. We will be covering that in the next chapter of Patanjali Yoga Maharaj. So remember, there are 4 sections, and for those of you who are regularly listening and sending me such wonderful feedback, I'm delighted to know you're making great progress. So continue to enjoy this nectar and apply it in your lives. That is the best form of thank you you can give to me. And we are all connected to each other, and therefore it becomes a big happy family if we are all learning and sharing this knowledge. So please continue to share these mystic videos, knowledge with other aspirants, other yogic practitioners, or others who may be helped, and also guide them, teach them, because if you are advancing on this path, we all become channels of knowledge on this path. But pranayama is the whole key to controlling our mind and therefore our prana and breath and going to the next stage. But Vibhuti Pad we will be covering after Sutra number 55. We are currently on Sutra number 53, so we are almost going to end Sadhana Pad. So I hope for those of you who have been listening to this from the very beginning, as I said, I have created separate playlists. I have a full playlist for Samadhi Pad and a full one for Sadhana Pad, and then as we get into the Vibhuti Pad, I'll be creating a separate one. And then from time to time, to refresh your knowledge, it's always good to go back and refer to some of the sutras, and they are all in proper order for you to grow and benefit from. So we will be covering more of those in the Vibhuti Pad as Sage Patanjali will continue to guide us, and our worshipful Guruji will continue to give us insightful incisions and knowledge that will help us go deeper into these things. But Mala basically is called anger, gross impurities, which are anger, greed, violence, hatred, all these things, Mala. Vikshepa are distractions caused by subtle desires, and these are the main obstacles to the attainment of success in in concentration, meditation, and samadhi. So mal, vikshep, avaran, these are the three impediments that are blocking our view from God. So mala means, as we just talked about, all these impurities. Vikshepa are distractions, and avarana is the veil that we talked about in the previous sutra. So pranayama promotes the destruction of these, and through its practice, a yogi succeeds in ascending the rungs of yoga. That is why we are supposed to do these things that are prescribed in these deep sutras. Remember, Patanjali coined the term yoga. He is the father of yoga, and therefore these little bits of hatha yoga we do, little bits of asana we do, is only a small drop in an ocean. This whole knowledge, the holy knowledge, is to touch God, to kind of merge into that cosmic consciousness, and therefore that is real yoga, not these few things that we read about at a very surface level. So I hope you are finding that we are in a deep ocean, and every sutra that we are touching upon, we are getting the blessings of our Gurudev, Swami Jyotirmayananda, but as well from Patanjali Maharaj himself, because we are promoting his knowledge and applying it in our daily lives. So we will also all succeed in having more stronger, deeper meditations, and also making our life worthwhile by growing spiritually. So the following sutra will explain the fourth limb of yoga, pratyahara, or withdrawal of the senses. So Patanjali Maharaj is taking us step by step. He knows we are new to the process, so he's not assuming anything. He knows we need a lot of guidance and practical hand holding, which he's doing with us so lovingly. So I hope you are continuing to enjoy this nectar. Please continue to practice it, share it with others, and always leave me comments. If you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. That's what we are here for, to help each other advance on this holy path. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.